You
Fine,
should
wine.
we drink
It's
before?
Friday.
All right, let's do this while we do the video. I'll have Mai Tai, old fashioned
Ooh.
cosmopolitan, jalapeno pineapple margarita, or the aviation. Ooh.
Wow, Mai Tai sounds like
Should we
something for Friday.
should we partake in a libation prior to this video? What's up, Guru Nation? I'm not gonna drink yet, all right, but I'm here with Monica, Paula Quitiva, and it's Friday. By the time you watch this, it'll be Saturday because I'm gonna put this up tomorrow. So happy Saturday, guys and gals. Monica had a really good idea for a video because we get asked this question a lot, and it's about certifications and for all positions in research, really, right? Certifications for coordinators, for PIs. How are you certified as a CRA? I get asked this all the time. How do you get certified as a CRA? How do you get certified as a CRC? And the word is misleading because it makes it seem like a board certified, like a doctor. Like my doctor, I work with a dermatologist. He's board certified dermatology. My other PI, he's board certified internal medicine. And by the way, you don't even need his board certification to be a PI. You just need the MD or a DO. But it confuses people because then they're thinking, okay, well, I need to be certified CRC. I need to be certified CRA. And the point of this video is to dispel this myth, right? These are even board certified in medicine. Those are private organizations. There's no such thing as a required body to for a coordinator to say, okay, I bestow upon you certification, you're fit to be a coordinator or you're fit to be a CRA. There are certifications and there are industry recognized certifications, ACRP and SOCRA, but that's not a requirement. Could you please say that? Siri thinks I'm talking to her, but that's not, I didn't say Siri, I said CRA.
Yeah, so it's not a requirement. Boom, that's what it is.
That's the end of the video.
All.
We're done. All right, everybody, gonna go have my tequila.
Yeah, so many people that when they are trying to get into the industry, they probably been doing some research and all of that, and see the certifications and this, but in reality, it's not a requirement to have a certification in order to be like a CRA or CRC or PI or really anything in research. We don't have a governmental organization that is giving us or requiring us to do a specific test or to get the certification. Like, for example, like that one saying with the doctors, that they get board certified, or even something more simple like a massage therapist. In some states, you're required to do a test that is from the government in order to get the certification to work in research. Is not the case.
Yeah.
So that's just remove that burden from your back.
It's a bit misleading and even worse. Okay, the problem with these, like, let's take doctors out of it because board certified, you don't need to be board certified to be a doctor, but the board certification does have credence in medicine, right? Some hospitals won't accept you to work there if you're a doctor unless you're board certified. Some sponsors in research won't want you, a doctor as a PI unless they're board certified in a certain indication. So that is different. Let's put that to the side, although you don't need board certified to be a PI. But let's go CRC, CRA, because that's the majority of the questions we get, probably 90%. Hey, Dan, how do I get asked this every week, Monica. How do I get certified to be a CRA? And I say, you don't get certified. The ironic thing is SOCRA and ACRP, which are the two leading industry recognized certifications for CRAs, CRCs, CCRCs, clinical research professionals, they won't let you get certified. They won't even let you take the test until you have like 2 or 3 years of experience
Experience.
in that position. By the time you get that experience, you're going to learn you don't even need it. Now, is it helpful to have it on your name? Yeah. Judy Galindo, one of the co-founder of Latino Clinical Research, she's a CCRC. It's helpful. It helps you look better, present yourself as a more professional site if one of your coordinators is a certified clinical research coordinator. And it helps you as well, because I've heard hiring managers say, you know what, I have more faith that somebody's going to be a good employee if they are a CCRC as opposed to a CRC. But it doesn't mean it's required. And it doesn't mean that non-certified coordinators are not good employees, because I know so many that are. I have no certifications whatsoever. Zero in
Me
this
too.
industry. Yeah, most people don't actually.
Yeah, it's actually a plus to have it, but it's not a requirement. And then recently, one of my students, was mentioning that she was working with a monitor, and the monitor told her that she was much better professional than or as a CRC, that somebody she knew that had the certification, because she was asking the CRA about the certification. So in reality, I think at the end of the day is your work or your professionalism is seen on the actual performance, and let's say, for example, if a CRA is reviewing the source documentation, if they see something like is done properly, following the ALCOA, DASH-C, and all the guidelines that we have in research, what would you need the certification for?
Yeah, your certification is your studies you have on your resume and the tasks that you've done. So if you're a coordinator at a site and you've been trained like we do in the CRC Academy to be a generalist, every company is going to want to hire you, especially when you start building that experience on your resume. Now, would they like it that you're also have a comma CCRC after your name, Certified Clinical Research Coordinator? Of course. But is it a requirement for them to have to see that? No. That's more like an afterthought. To me, that's more of like the cherry on top of the cake, but nobody buys the cake because of that.
Exactly. Oh, I mean, you couldn't say it better.
It just came to me. I haven't had tequila yet.
That's actually the perfect way to say it, Dan.
Yeah, because when you're hungry or you feel like a cake, right? And you go to the cake store. I went yesterday for my mother-in-law's birthday. It's nice to have cherry on it, but I didn't look, I'm only buying the one that has cherry on it. I look at all of them. It depends what mood she was in as well. So it's the same exact thing when you're a coordinator. I'll tell you this. If there's an oncology clinic hiring, let's just give a hypothetical. If I own an oncology research site and I need a coordinator, all I do is oncology studies, okay? I get 2 candidates. One has 10 years working as a CRC coordinator for oncology site. They don't have a CCRC. They're not a certified clinical research coordinator, but they have 10 years of oncology experience. Let's say even less, 3 years. Now there's another candidate. They are a CCRC, but their experience has all been in psychiatry, right? Which one am I hiring more likely? Of course, you got to factor in attitude and how they are, how you think they're going to get along with the rest of your team. That
the soft
matters
skills.
more. Yeah, the soft skill, that matters too. But at the end of the day, what I'm looking for, I don't care. It's nice you have this CCRC, but I want somebody with oncology experience. It's like my cake example. If I know my mother-in-law likes strawberry cake, but there's a Nutella one, but it has a cherry on it, I'm gonna get her strawberry cake because that's what she wants.
Exactly. That's right, Dan. I mean, that's right. So You don't need the certification. Obviously, it's nice to have it. It's a plus to have it. It looks beautiful after your name in your blog signature, but it's not a must.
Yeah, but they're gonna hate us now. Socra and
Yeah.
ACRP are gonna hate us, but it's okay. They're actually good organizations. In my video, I tell people you should go if we want to network. Go to Socra, go to ACRP. They have like monthly meetups in most chapters. Go network, and while you're there, when you can take the test, why not take the test and get certified if you can? But 90% of people asking us this question have zero experience in this space, and they're asking us to get certified, and it makes no sense. First of all, you can't. Second of all, that's not what employers care about. They're going to care about your experience, which is what CRC Academy gives to the interns, and it's what CRA Academy gives to the interns, real life experience that you can't replicate anywhere else. And then if you want to get certified later, go ahead. But you got to wait 2 or 3 years. Now our course is 3 months, 3 months plus a 3-month internship.
Exactly.
So good. I guess we can make this a podcast if we wanted to by discussing why these organizations exist. I mean, why does ACRP exist? Why does SOCR exist?
Why
I don't
not?
know. Exactly. Why not? It's like asking, why does Latinos in clinical research exist, right? Because somebody wanted to make it exist, and they become big, they become movements, they become industry standard, right? ACRP, SOCR, they both got smart as far as certifying coordinators, because early in the early days of CROs, the concept of a CRO is new. Dennis Gillings, from the guy who founded IQVIA, it was used to be called Quintiles. His name's Dennis Gillings. He was working at University of North Carolina doing research. Big Pharma kept coming to him and saying, hey, can you help us with our studies? You do research here all the time. He created the idea of a CRO in the 80s. In the 90s, it started becoming a big thing. And then SOCR and ACRP said, well, there's this thing called CRA. They need to work, and we should have some kind of industry validation that everyone agrees is appropriate, right? It's not a requirement, but it's a industry recognized certification, and that's what they came up with. So now you can argue, well, why do they exist now? And who knows? I mean, we can get into a lot. First of all, they're for-profit businesses, so it's to make money, which is not a bad thing. But in fairness to them, they are being strict, because they're not, if they really wanted to maximize making money, they would open up courses for everybody with no experience and say, okay, we're going to get you certified, but we'll do different levels. But they don't do that. They've been keeping it pretty strict. So to them, it's like they want to still make it like an exclusive thing. And the definition of exclusive means limited to a few people, right? So if you're not in that exclusive group, that doesn't mean you can't have a career in research.
That's exactly right. And then, I mean, they obviously provide some services and education, and it's good to still be registered with them, because obviously they provide different things.
They're great organizations.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
just like Latinos in clinical research.
Exactly.
Just like LICR is a great organization, just like Black Women in Clinical Research is a great organization, and we're new. Who's to say 10 years from now LICR doesn't have a certification? I mean, we can, and maybe that becomes the industry standard. That doesn't mean ACRP and SOCR is not good. They were the first to say, hey, we have all these new CRAs coming. This new job is called the CRA. How do we know which one's good? Well, let's make them take an exam and get certified and be a member.
Yeah, they saw the need and the niche. So
there you
why
go.
not?
No different than Latino in clinical research, no different than Black women in clinical research. And a big part of a big element to those organizations and ours, so where we're similar, is the networking component, right? We're all believe in networking, and the more networking you can do, the better. So this is not an anti-ACRP or anti-SOCRA, even though they might hate us for saying what we said, but it's the truth. Like this, they're good organizations, but you don't need their certifications to work in this industry.
Exactly.
And I think we can end it on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Monica. Everybody,
Thank
like,
you,
subscribe,
Dan.
comment, share, and happy Friday. Maybe this will go up Friday, and the other one we did will go up Saturday. So take care, Guru Nation. Bye bye.